It's showtime.
BS&B Media, in association with STWF-TV, the podcasting network.
Introducing the best in the world! Ooh, yeah!
I don't know what's the deal with, like, when I start off the show, it's like Mute City for some reason. But hey, welcome in, best in the world, hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Charlie OTC from Supposed to Be Wrestling in the house. What's going on with you?
Hey man, it happens to us all the time. If you catch our show, it's literally every time we go live, somebody ain't got it right. So
Yeah.
don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
So I'm starting to think this is a flaw within StreamYard here.
Yeah,
The mute thing.
definitely.
So, all right, man. We had a good week of wrestling. Let's get into this thing. We're gonna start off with some news and rumors, like normal. Let's get us back in here. So, I'll start off with Road Dogg is no longer part of the SmackDown writing team. This comes as a shock just because, all right, I mean, you Triple H's boy, number one, but he was brought back into the fold by Triple H. So what's the deal here?
Oh, it's just a new direction. And oh, what's up, Faith? It's a new direction. That's all. It happens all the time. Hey man, you all right? It happens all the time, man. You evolve, you change. When something ain't going, you flip the script and go somewhere else. And I'm pretty sure Triple H had his patience with Road Dogg because some of the storylines weren't hidden. And if you saw Unreal, you saw some of the ideas that Road Dogg was spitting, and Triple H would be like, "Why? Why would we do that?" And he'd be like, "I don't know." So
yes.
it's like,
yes.
If your answer is "I don't know,"
Yeah.
It may be time to move to another direction. And it's like, homies or not, if you're not pulling your weight and it's not making sense, some changes gonna have to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so. So I'm wondering, can we start seeing, somebody else take over at the PC, and Shawn Michaels is, moved up to, handle SmackDown or something like that. I don't know.
They got head writer Ryan Ward. He's taking over the SmackDown duties now. So
Okay.
he's leading that.
All right. Well, hey, good luck to Road Dogg. Whatever he does next.
Yeah, because he chose to step down because supposedly he wasn't happy with his role being changed. So he was like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Let's go to TNA real quick. Mance Warner and Steph DeLander are said to be leaving TNA due to management issues.
Yeah.
So, from what I heard, it's like they didn't want to clear her to wrestle, and that's the big thing. That's a big standing ticket.
Yeah, because she's been working hard to get cleared. She was cleared by medical doctors, outside of TNA. So this is pretty much another, Daniel Bryan type of thing when WWE didn't want to clear him and all that stuff. So it's basically the same situation. So
yeah,
stand by your wife, stand by your woman.
You know what her injury was?
She had a neck injury.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I forgot how it happened, but yeah, she had a neck injury, and she went public how both of her surgeries that she had, she paid out of pocket because her insurance had maxed out. So she's sitting at a $9,000 bill right now. So
What kind of mess is that? Like she didn't get hurt on the in TNA, and she got hurt like at a house or something. I don't understand.
no, she got her in TNA, but she paid for her
That
own
don't make
medical
sense.
expenses.
That don't make sense.
I don't think
Like
I don't think no wrestling company has a
I know they don't have insurance. I
yeah
get that, but they provide the money for their medical expenses, like
yeah
when they hurt,
yeah
during the show.
yeah that's true.
And
But
this
she's
sounds all
actually
kind of funny.
yeah. So if she's coming out of pocket and they ain't trying to clear her, just like, well, you guys ain't doing nothing for me, so
Yeah, that's
no.
wild. Okay.
Tony Khan's gonna be on the phone anytime now.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, hey, look, she looked good in that bodysuit and them heels that she wearing sometimes. So I wouldn't mind seeing her on TV again. Still, I have no idea how Mance got hurt. God, just no idea.
Listen, there's someone out there for everybody.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's hope for me. There's hope for me out there.
I mean,
Mr. Elegance, and he is having his in-ring debut today. Sounds like.
hmm,
Are you looking
okay.
forward to that?
Who's he going up against?
I don't know. I don't have that one.
I mean, I guess, man. I mean,
Just,
if he pulls off some power moves and actually be good, I'm gonna be hella surprised. But I really expect nothing for
yeah,
Mister.
I really would like him removed from the Elegance brand. Let's do something else.
He kind of reminds me of Billy Gunn with the beautiful people.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's like, bro, why you even there? It's not a good look, bro. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's not working. So some backstage heat for Jay Cargill. So on Twitter, after Elimination Chamber, they had their little normal little Twitter beef kind of thing. But then it looked like it turned because Jay Cargill posted something about Rhea spending hours talking to creative and the social media team to stay
Mm-hmm.
on top.
Mm-hmm.
So she's implying that, Rhea's doing a lot of politicking backstage here.
Mm-hmm.
And after we saw this, we got more people jumping into the fray.
Mm-hmm.
Piper Niven jumped in, and Chelsea Green. They, went to protect Rhea, say that she was kind and respectful. And then they kind of took some shots at Jay Cargill's in-ring skills. Um, so is she just like totally not liked backstage here? Like, what's the deal?
I think she's just living that heel persona, and maybe she is roughing some
Yeah.
feathers backstage, but that comes with the territory of being, the bad guy, so to speak. So
Uh,
you know, probably walks around with a big chip on her shoulder, which she really shouldn't, because she's a champ. She's got it all right now. So but I
right,
get it.
right.
So, but that whole speaking to creative, that's yeah, I was
Wow,
like,
man.
she broke the fourth wall on that one.
Yeah, yeah. And so like the whole thing is being said, like every time she's in some sort of beef, it's like her character like tears down the other character. And I don't know, is that a flaw of Jay Cargill? So
Uh,
that's
yes and no. Uh, you know, there's always good chaos, but controlled chaos is always
yeah.
the preference. But I
Is
mean,
anybody
she's
going to ask
right.
the common question? Is
I'm
anybody going to ask
right.
the question? Is Jade Cargill ready for this moment? Like, is she ready for WrestleMania? I don't know. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
that it's a tough. I mean, she's going to have Rhea Ripley carry her through, but I don't know that she's ready. Like it.
I mean, we
I
said
don't
the
know.
same thing. We literally Dale had this same conversation last year about Tiffany Stratton
Yeah,
and is
yeah.
she ready? You know, she got
True,
startled by Charlotte before, so
true.
history's
Good point.
repeating itself. So it's up to WWE if have they lost faith in Jade Cargill, or is this one of those she gonna have to learn today?
Mm,
And you know they'll keep her as champion a little bit longer past WrestleMania, but Rhea Ripley's over there, so it's one of those. Are they gonna switch gears and just give the title to Rhea and have her lead that division?
yeah, I'm curious.
You know, Cargill's like a really hot chick. You know, like she looks good and she looks like everything you want her to be. She's got the look. She, but after a few minutes, it doesn't matter how good she looks. She needs to have some substance, and I just don't know that her in ring work is there yet. I mean,
Okay.
it's getting there, and I mean, she's slowly getting there. Her promos are getting a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that was really where her game has just kind of fell behind a little bit. And I don't really blame even AEW on that. I blame that she's new and she's really just getting. She hasn't been wrestling that long if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So give her some room to kind of get her promos under her. And I think that she has better training now. I think WWE's system all the way going back. You can say NXT, but it goes even further because it goes back to Evolve. I mean, they start them so young in that process to where, they learn how to cut a promo, they learn which camera to look at, they learn how to work and how to progress or how to progress. So Jay could be a part of that system. Not that she's going to be kicked
Yeah.
back all the way down to Evolve or NXT. NXT wouldn't have been a bad move for her, by the way. But she's going to have those people available where she can duck down to the performance center a couple of days a week and work on something if she has to. You don't get that in AEW. There is no minor league. Their Ring of Honor could have been that for Tony. It still could be if they did it right. But I think as far as if you're going to be a young talent, if you're going to be somebody like a Jade Cargill, if you're going to be somebody like a Hook, you come over. There's just more. There's more opportunity and there's better resources to learn.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about someone else who made the jump over from AEW. And what's the deal with Royce Keys? They keep promoting the hell out of this interview with Steph McMahon, right? But we hadn't seen him since
They're
the Royal Rumble.
they're putting them on dark matches right now because they're still putting
Okay.
the final touches on whatever story they about to put him in.
Mhm.
So they just have him doing dark matches for now to give him some ring time. Give him some airtime. Give the fans that's live to see what he's about. Give him time to get used to everything. But they're putting pen to paper on his first program.
Okay.
Would he be better at NXT?
A guy that size, I think what it is, they plan on pushing him the same way they pushed Oba.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is I think NXT's running low. Like, they've got Saints there and they got, Ethan Page, but they're always talking about bringing them up. And then after that, they brought up Trick, they brought up Javon Evans. They're running low on like main event guys because, I mean, I, I'm not that big a fan of Miles Bourne. I know people are. His gimmick is that I don't, let my disability get in the way of things, and that's great. But if that's your gimmick, then he just doesn't do it for me. He's great in the ring. I don't know. There's something short there.
He
It's not making the
needs to
connection for me.
embrace. He needs to embrace Randy Orton Jr. Like
Yes.
that's what he needs to
Yes,
embrace.
yes, he really
Just one
does.
RKO. Just one RKO.
And if
But
it's not going to
they're
be if your gimmick is not you've over your disability, stop talking about it. Like then let's find another gimmick for you. I'm thankful
Yeah.
that you were able to do that. It's awesome, but like I don't
the
want
thing
that
is,
to be.
it's not a gimmick. It's hard to get another gimmick when that's literally his actual disability. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true. I'll
like
give you that one.
you can, no matter
I
what you
will
put
give you
him
that one.
in, when he starts speaking, you can tell something. Not to be disrespectful, but you
Yeah,
can tell something's wrong with him. And
Yeah.
so
that's true.
Right.
That's true.
um, But that's why they're doing a whole flood of evolved stars because they're moving them up to NXT, so they have all the time in the world to prep them. Because right now the main roster is pretty much set with the next wave coming through. Like maybe one day Kalani Jordan's gonna get the call. Maybe Jada Parker one day is gonna get the call. But right now, everybody else they're the top stars of NXT now, while the Evolve are coming in and filling that role. So it's a slow process of a revolving door. So I think, and plus with NXT going back to signing free agents and indie stars instead of just the NIL,
Yeah.
they'll find their stars again. Look at Keanu Carver; they're already starting to push it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going
Yeah.
to be a big thing for them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Huge.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little minute to them to build that main event roster. But hey, it's gonna be the first time they're having a pay-per-view since the exit. So we'll talk about Avengers Day coming up here. Let's talk David Finlay, former Bullet Club leader in New Japan, was a free agent, and he has speculation that he was going to be showing up in WWE. Well, WWE did extend an offer to him to join NXT, but it was considered a low-level contract, no guarantee of a main roster spot. And so Finley is like 32 years old and a former IWGP Global Heavyweight Champion. So he found that offer undervalued, and citing his ties to his father, Fit Finley, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he signed a multi-year deal with AEW and made his debut yesterday with his former War Dog allies, Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors, and now they're known as the Dogs. So, Aaron, what do you think about this offer? What he decided to do, and the Dogs in general?
Well, okay. At its face, you're going to say, yeah, he was right. And maybe he is. But think about it like this. All right. You're Dave Finlay. You've been in Japan. You're IWGP champion. You've done all these accolades. But the problem is that you come to America and WWE fans are tribalist. They don't watch New Japan. They don't know who Dave Finlay is, other than they might know who Fit Finlay is and make that connection. So if you're Dave Finlay, you've already got you've got friends in your Bullet Club members have already made the jump. So you're probably going to get more money out of TK, and your friends are already there. I don't blame him for going, but if he thinks about this contract is low, well, I mean, it's kind of like, and I'm a fan, and we're going to talk about this before we get off the air. This will happen. It's like Danhausen. If you know who he is, great. But he came out to the pay-per-view. Not a lot of people knew who he was because they don't watch anything but WWE. Danhausen should have started and should start in NXT. But that's neither here nor there. But it's the same thing. If they don't know who you are, then why would we pay you a lot of money?
Okay. You agree with that, Charles?
Yeah. Also, I mean, I get, bet on yourself, know your worth. If you feel like you're worth more, that's nothing wrong with that. Because if you know how good you are, sometimes you like your yesterday's price is not today's price, right?
Yeah,
But
and we all know they've been wrong. And I'm not even agreeing. You look at Drew McIntyre, who went away. You look at Cody, that went away. Sometimes WWE gets it wrong, and
yeah,
and they may very well be the case here.
and I've been to an NXT show. The NXT crowd are indie fans.
Right.
So if he would have showed up to NXT, maybe at a stand and deliver or a takeover, they would have known who he was.
Mm-hmm.
If they give a proper package introduction to him to the world, they would have knew who he was. And if he got over that quick, he probably would have been in the main roster probably within 6 months to a year.
Right.
Look at Stephanie.
Yeah.
People knew who Stephanie Valkyra was, and she was already on the main roster not even a year.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
Good
and
point.
now she's getting a good bag as on the main roster. So, I think he would at least given it a chance. He probably would have been successful because you have AJ in WWE, former Bullet Club. You have Finn Balor in WWE, former Bullet Club. He would have had people, helping him out. But I get it. I just hope he's successful over there and don't get lost in the shuffle because TK collects a lot of people and don't really use them.
Put them on the shelf.
And it's like it's proven that this partnership with New Japan is one sided because TK's literally gutting their talent.
Yeah, there is no forbidden door because anybody you want to see is already over here.
Yeah.
He brought over anybody. He brought over Okada. He brought over Ibushi. He brought over, anybody that you really want to see, he brought over. And now you're like Forbidden Door with a bunch of Japanese stars that may be good, but you don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. Evil's still over there, but that's about all I got. Supposedly Tanahashi's coming to WWE or something. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, here's a quick question. I looked this up last night, and I've got a roundabout figure, but I want you to just tell me the number, the first thing that comes to your head. How many members are in the Don Callis family?
10.
8.
The figure I saw last night was 14 or 15. They weren't quite sure.
Damn.
It's like anything. Tony doesn't know what to do with people, so he sticks them in the Don Callis family. It's the biggest damn family. They're like the Kardashians. They're huge. They're 50 million strong.
That's a new NWO right there, Don Callis.
There you go.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I thought of. He's the new Eric Bischoff.
That's insane.
Let's put him in NWO. All right, Aaron. Let's get to the reason why you came.
Oh, I am a fan of the man in the box. Didn't get it at first. I didn't get it at first, but I am a Fanhausen of the Danhausen. And I am so happy he is WWE. I didn't think they would ever sign somebody like Danhausen before he retires. I want a tag team with Truthhausen. It's going to be amazing. Tag team champions. Truthhausen.
2000.
So he needs the introduction was horrible. Should not have done that. They should have done. They should have had him come out of the ring under NXT. Just make it like a big main event, like somebody defends a title, and he just comes out of nowhere and just curses somebody, like he did Dom. That was good. That was good to have immediately come out and curse somebody, and they lose.
Yes.
So, and also there was I don't know. Do y'all listen to CVB, Chris Van Vliet? He does a podcast. He does a podcast. He recently did a podcast with Danhausen without the makeup. Like it's just him. And it was really interesting to hear him talk about, how he came up with things and just about how he handles the character. Cause you got to admit he carries teeth. That's weird. Like it's just a weird thing, but but again, it's one of those things. If you knew Danhausen, you knew that was his thing. Very nice, very evil. Carry around the teeth. Come out from the ring. But nobody in that crowd knew that. Nobody. And they didn't figure out, like, how can somebody be in a box for 3 weeks? Excuse me. How can, like, 12 people be in a box for 3 weeks? Like, I don't... It was like a clown car. You go to the circus, people just keep coming out of it,
Yes.
I'm a big Danhausen fan.
So, question here from Faith: Is Danhausen's gimmick Saturday morning cartoonish?
If you don't know him, yeah.
Maybe, but not. There was an old guy that does like these old horror kind of wrestling things that Cornette talks about. His name is Finn Gooley. He's kind of like that guy. I did a little look at the two today, but I wouldn't say Saturday morning cartoony. I would say more like Scooby-Doo at Halloween cartoony, if that kind of makes sense. He's got that little, it wouldn't be like every Saturday because he's not like a transformer. He's just got this little offbeat, spooky little thing going, and it'll be interesting to see how WWE. Let's be honest, they signed him because he sells a shit ton of merchandise.
And he
Oh
already
yeah.
He
has.
sells
And he already
merch.
has.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I've already
Yeah.
gone on WWE.com. I can't find it. They haven't put a Danhausen shirt out there yet, but when they do,
It's out
I
there.
think I'm going to snatch one up. Oh, is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's already sold a lot
Um,
already.
Okay.
awesome. Well, I just picked up WWE 2K26. It's downloading right now. I'll get to play it in 5 hours, but hopefully they'll do a DLC where he's on there. But it may wait till next
Oh,
year.
guarantee he's coming.
Yeah,
Guarantee he's coming.
I'm a big Danhausen fan. I've been watching him in AEW for the longest since he's been there, and I love how he always doing curses on people because he literally kind of how Hornswoggle used to pop up from the ring randomly out of nowhere. That was what Danhausen used to do. He used to pop out of the ring, hit the
Curse somebody.
curse, and then something
Yeah.
happened. So when he had that interaction with Judgment Day, and he cursed Dominic, and Dominic lost, I'm like, well, good old Danhausen. So Triple H is excited. I mean, WWE's excited. So I think also not only did they boo him, it was like years ago when they had the Gooker.
Yeah.
Remember, like
That's
the
what
whole
Cornette says.
egg.
Modern day gobbledygooker.
That's pretty much what it is. And we was all like, what the hell is that? So that's the same thing all over again.
But could you imagine? Don't roll him out at the pay per view. Let something else be in the box. So the box never happens. The next Monday on Raw, Dominic goes to defend the title against Penta. He comes out from under the ring, no announcement wherever, curses Dom, and they lose. And then he walks out, and they say, "Who the hell is that? What the hell just happened? We have to find
Right.
out."
Yes.
But you went. Let's stick 15 people in a clown car and do this pop of smoke. I think the pop of smoke was like it was small on purpose. Like I don't think it was supposed to be big.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't know Danhausen, you don't know that. You think it's supposed to be
Yeah.
this, but that's not what Danhausen is like.
Yeah.
So I think
and,
it's
and how they did it too, like you were saying, Aaron. Like they just came back from a Netflix or ESPN commercial break, and then they're opening the crate. They no dialogue, no arguing
Yes.
about this is your crate.
Yes.
No, this is your crate. Okay, fine.
Right.
Let's just open it together. They just opened the crate.
Yeah.
Like no suspense, no
Mhm.
suspense at all. So that kind of like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll boo too, to be honest. But there was no buildup. So yeah.
Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Should be able to hear us. Question then: who are these ladies? Are they Evolve wrestlers?
Probably. I know one of them is his wife.
Okay.
I'm not sure which one. I forgot, but one of them is his wife, and I'm pretty sure they probably are from Evolve, maybe NXT. And all
Right.
we know is we're gonna find out within probably 10 years from now, because that's
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
found out
yeah.
that Sasha and Charlotte was Triple H's girls at
Triple
Mania.
H girl.
So,
Yep.
so we're gonna find out in at least 5 to 10 years who they were.
Yeah. This is your next world heavyweight champion right here in this
Mhm.
next. That's right. All right. Cool. Let's get to the big return then. Of Elimination Chamber. Seth Rollins makes his return. What I mean, look, we speculated for weeks, who was under the hood and everything like that. Were you satisfied with what we got from Seth Rollins, Aaron? What you think about Seth Rollins
I
coming out during the
think
Elimination Chamber?
I've had a bad run of luck in my day, but I tell you what, if you're in the vision, just I don't know, just break your own damn ankle. I don't know. Everybody got hurt. Like I've never seen something.
Yeah.
People eventually were like, "Do you just abandon the storyline?" I mean, God help if they salvage anything about it. I mean, if they can salvage like Seth and I don't know who you put him with. I mean, is he going to be ready for Mania? If he is, who's he going to fight? He's going to fight Logan Paul. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I think is going to end up being Logan Paul.
I and because I kind of thought, and that's probably what it should be. I kind of thought at one point maybe Logan Paul and Austin Theory versus the Usos would have been good because they're going to have to do something, and I thought that would have been good. But then you got Seth on the outside looking in.
Right.
I, Maybe he can't go, and then like he cost them the title, like at Mania. But if he can go, I don't. I mean, you put him against Logan Paul, but then I don't know what you do with Theory, and I don't know what you do with the Usos.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What did Seth say on ESPN to spoil his return? Did you hear that, Troy?
It's not the first time he probably gave an answer about something and had people like, oh, well, he pretty much just told us what's gonna happen, type of deal. But I didn't see it, but I'm pretty sure he probably did say something.
Mm-hmm.
But I called it. I said that Seth Rollins was gonna be the final masked man to through to Vision and reveal himself. It just people are making a big deal because Logan Paul is racking up all those wins, but people forget that it was originally supposed to have been Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker and Rollins was set up for Mania. Braun Breaker went down, so Bronson Reed was the next man up because he's part of the attack.
Mm-hmm.
So he's supposed to run through the chamber, get screwed, and then you have their match at Mania. Bronson Reed gets hurt. So it's pretty much a chain reaction of, okay, who's next on the Vision that we're going to put? So by default, it might be Logan Paul because they have to make some big-time changes because, like Aaron said, I think it was going to be Theory and Logan Paul versus the Usos. So now is who the Usos face. Do they still go with that tag team? And if so, what happens to Rollins? Is Braun Breaker going to be back in time? We don't know how long that's going to take. So, you can plug in the New Day, but then Austin, Xavier Woods is still injured. So
Yeah, that's true.
It's what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I love how it's a whole unpredictability on top of the predictability. So whatever they got going on in the writing room, they've been changing stuff left and right for these ticket sales. So ain't no telling what they're gonna come up with.
Yeah.
And you really hate it
We're
for Bronson
slight
Reed. I mean, the guy just came back off of War Games and was
Right.
just really, had already had one push halted and was pushed again. And,
Yep.
you really just hate because the guy's talented. I mean, he really
Yeah.
does have a good future. He's got world champion
Right.
written all over him. He really
Yeah.
does. And plus, he's a Triple H guy. So I do think that does matter. Not as much as I guess as it used to because Ciampa went to AEW and he was a big time
Right.
Triple H guy.
Right. Exactly. See,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what happened there.
Right. I'm
One of my
confused by that
favorite
as well.
NXT wrestlers of all time is like freaking, Ciampa when he came back and he was dragging Crutch around.
Yes.
The No One Will Survive entrance music.
Yes.
Best Ciampa ever. Best Ciampa ever. Don't know why they got rid of that guy.
Absolutely.
Oh, they didn't. He just didn't re-up.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
That was his
Makes
call.
you wonder if Gargano's going to go next.
Well,
I mean, they're not doing anything with Gargano or Candice LeRae. I mean, they probably be better AEW.
I'm loving his gimmick right now,
or
though.
TNA.
Yeah, the depression gimmick here is kind of funny though. I want to see where they take this.
It's like Sad Corbin.
But they're blaming it on the mask. But we all know it's he said it himself. I lost my friend.
Yes.
So, but
Exactly.
All
right, let's talk some chamber here. Start off Rhea Ripley. She wins the chamber. She's gonna face Jade. Again, we talked about that Twitter beef or whatever that just happened here. But I mean, what do we think about this being the match at Mania here? Let's start off with you, Aaron.
I mean, it's the money match. Let's be honest. If you're going to put Cargill in there, then you need to put Rhea Ripley in there. I mean, just for the power standpoint, just two strong women going at it. There are people I do think that need a title run that are not getting it. And Raquel comes to mind. She's probably the number one. Also, I don't think Roxanne Perez gets enough love. She's better than being Liv's backup or side chick.
Yeah.
But this match, this is the one that sells tickets. So they've got a lot of the creative that they're really up in the air about. This one's a home run.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea can carry Jade in the spots where she may be just a little bit new and green still. Rhea's got enough talent under her belt. She's been on the big stage before. She's been under the bright lights. It's not going to scare her off. This is a good match. If it wasn't going to be for her, then it needed to be somebody like Io Sky or somebody that's really got that experience. Tiffany Stratton's great, but you really want that with I just think she's too green, and you really just need that experienced hand in there. So I think it's a good match for her, and I think it'll. I would be okay if it headlined one night. To be honest, if it headlined night one, I wouldn't be mad.
Okay. Like the matchup, Terrell?
Yeah, it's the only solution right now. Because I think WWE was pretty much banking on Bianca Belair being back, and that's the only plan they had. Which is, shame on them for not having backup plans. So
What is
they
going on
already
with her? Is it a hand issue? Did she break her hand, finger?
she
Surgery on
broke
a knuckle.
yeah, she broke her knuckle in 3 places.
Ooh, damn.
Oddly enough, thanks to Rhea Ripley because she landed on it at last year's WrestleMania. So she just had surgery probably about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So she's still recovering from that. So they already did Jordan Grace already. So I'm loving this matchup. It's something that is going to interest a lot of people. And Rhea Ripley obviously is, a big time name. And shout out to her. This is like her 7th in a row, if I'm not mistaken, 7th championship match.
At WrestleMania?
Yep. And she's
Okay.
going for her 6th different title at WrestleMania. So that's pretty
Yeah.
huge for Rhea, man. She's been
That's
dominant.
goat level right there.
Right.
That is goat level.
That's the female Roman Reigns. That's what I call her because she got that aura that matches Roman's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's talk AJ Lee winning the women's IC title here. I still think Becky's the best ever to ever do it. It's not just
She's
me
not.
saying it. Sports Illustrated says it.
Jesus.
Bleacher Report said
Aaron,
it. Ariel Hawani
Aaron,
said it.
do you say it also, Aaron? Do you say it?
The guy at Dollar General told me, the plumber came the other day. He said she was the greatest. I mean, just amazing. Yeah, she's the best that's ever done it. Let me tell you, the whole world
What's your
knows.
thoughts on AJ Lee winning and then also saying she's going to defend the title? That was surprising to me.
It was one of those. I don't think she needed it. I mean, let's be honest. How over can a person possibly be? But
Yeah.
it's good that they gave it to her. I mean, if they want to give her a run with the title, I'm okay with it. It makes sense. I kind of thought they might wait for Mania to do that and just do a little schmoz or a blow off to get to Mania. But if she wants to defend it, maybe do a rematch at Mania. Put a stipulation in there. I don't know. Maybe Seth could be in her corner, and that's how you get Seth Rollins there at Mania. I mean, if you can't go, it's it's something.
I don't buy that part.
Yeah, me either.
Well, it's not going to happen, but it would be something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm okay with AJ Lee. I really loved AJ Lee's comeback. That she came out on that Monday Night Raw and she talked about her mental health issues, which I thought was an amazing thing to do. So many people struggle, and it was just a really good. It was just good to see her. I mean, it really livened up the women's division. So yeah, it's good to have her back.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So anything to add here?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to because I had her because people were complaining like, oh, why is she win? I mean, she's a super, super, super part-time, performer,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I had her winning, and then I also had her losing at Mania. Like I didn't
Right.
have her holding. Logically, I didn't have her being a champ for that long. So unless she's going to add more dates this year and defend that championship,
Yeah, that's what she said on Raw. It sounds like
That's
she was
what
going to defend
that's
on
what I'm
Raw.
thinking. She's gonna be full time. I mean, if she's gonna be full
Yeah,
time, give her the run.
yeah,
yeah,
if that's the case, yeah. I mean, if that's what it is, then cool. Maybe like a little open challenge here and there on Monday Night Raw.
yeah,
You know, similar to
Yeah.
the United States Championship on SmackDown. Have a
yes,
workhorse title be defended on. Doesn't have to be a weekly basis, but every so often.
yeah.
So I'm all for it if that's the case. But if not, I mean, I just have her losing that Mania. I don't know who though.
You got like
You
4
know what
weeks to
I
Mania,
loved?
something like that. So yeah, you got plenty of opportunities.
You know what I loved growing up? I really did. And I was thinking about this the other day. And I think about it when I think about wrestling, I think about it semi regularly. I really loved the television title. I loved
Yeah.
it. They should bring it
Hmm.
back and make it the workhorse title. Defend it on TV every week, like it was always
Hmm.
done. Make it the workhorse title and get some really good matches. Get some up and come like Cena did for the U.S. title. Get some up and comers. You know, get your Twick Williams before people really know who they are. Get these young that are just coming on the roster. Give them something to do. That TV title would be great. I mean, forget the 24/7 hardcore. I shop at Walmart 24/7 title. Put the TV title back there and make it good. I think it'd be great.
All right.
Maybe
Um.
she'll do that. Maybe she'll do that with the IC title.
Yeah. Yeah.
And AEW's got like 12 million titles. I mean, WWE could do one and one more. I mean, they'd be fine.
It's true. CM Punk retains his title versus Finn Balor. I thought it was a great match, everything, but we all knew they wanted to have this shot here of CM Punk and his wife holding titles. They got to do that. Did it make you happy, Aaron?
They both had busted lips too. I don't know if everybody caught that, but they both did. Thought that was kind of funny. Uh, but just something I noticed. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if that's what they wanted, that's the shot they wanted, then I'm fine with it. I mean, I didn't need it. I mean, it was cool, I guess, but I wouldn't put a strap on somebody just for the picture. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where they go from here. Who they're gonna because
Yeah.
if Becky will have one more match maybe, but then it's like who's AJ going to fight next? I know her and Roxanne Perez are close in real life, so that would be good.
Right.
That she would be a good
Hmm.
contender. Sol
Hmm.
Ruka, if you're going to bring her up, of course she's still got one little thing in NXT to do. She would be good.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I'm ready for a
Have
Kalani Jordan
Raquel.
face turn.
Have
Yeah,
Raquel
Raquel would be
sure take
great.
the title.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
Absolutely.
I'm ready for a Kalani Jordan face turn because I don't like Hill Kalani Jordan like at all. It's just I don't buy it. It's just not believable. So I would like to see her come to the main roster as a face and good run because I do like her.
Okay. Did this give you the feel, Trail? See him holding up
Yeah,
the titles
I
together?
I knew it was gonna happen because they're in Chicago. They live in Chicago, so I knew they was gonna have the Brooks family fairy tale ending and have them both, with the championships. But I also said that come Vegas, they're both walking out without the championships. So this was a good moment. Hopefully this feud is over with AJ and Becky because I think it's ran its course
No.
long enough.
No.
I want
Becky
to
got to get
see.
the title back
I
at
want to
Mania.
see. No, we don't need a
That's
third
happening.
hot potato of that Intercontinental Championship. I want to see Becky
That's
Lynch and the
happening.
ref. I want to see Becky Lynch and the referee go at it. I want to see her and Jessica Carr finally have
You
you
know,
know a match because nobody
I do like
knows.
this.
Not a lot of people know about Jessica Carr
Yeah, she's a wrestler.
background. Yeah,
Yes.
but like
Yeah.
facing Natty and AJ, listen, sign me up.
AJ don't want none of
Yeah.
Natty. All right. AJ don't want none of
Listen,
Natty.
that's Canadian Kurt right there.
That should be her new nickname, Canadian Kurt.
All right.
Every time I look at Natty, I'm like, why are you not more over? Like, you got the look, You can wrestle. You're a heart. Why? What went wrong? Like, why is she not? I mean, I don't. Why is she not like a multi time like a Charlotte Flair? Like she's
mm, mm.
something doesn't. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's her voice, like her speaking voice, or her promos, or
Yeah, I
it
don't
just
know.
feels like she should have had a more of a career than she's had because she's great in the ring and like you can tell like she's good.
I mean, her sister does a better job at that. But anyway,
Wait, her sister got a page?
I think so.
Oh, okay. We have to research this.
Yeah, I believe she does.
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Put the link in the show notes.
She's posted them somewhere.
Okay. There we go. To confirm.
Yep.
Sister
there
has
it
the page. Okay, got you.
is. The only thing I laugh about her stuff is her Canadian accent is there, so it's like they literally have no personality. So when she tries to talk and be all central and stuff, it's like, yeah, that's not working. Just don't say nothing.
It's not personality. Like it's just I don't
It's
know.
the personality. Trust me, it's the personality.
All right,
You
Randy
can tell
Orton.
like she's nice, but you probably wouldn't want to talk to her at a party. You know, like
Yeah.
maybe there's not a lot there.
Like, you like dogs?
Randy Orton wins the chamber. So he's likely gonna be facing Drew McIntyre. We don't know. You think it's going to be a triple threat match? What's your thoughts here, Aaron?
Mm. It could be.
Mm.
They could do.
I think it's gonna be triple threat
Check a fight
with Cody.
Friday. Comes in Drew
Yeah,
and Cody and Randy. Um,
yeah.
they need to give Drew the title. I'm sorry, he needs to win at Mania. And I'm not even just the hugest Drew McIntyre fan, but the guy carried the company during COVID. It's like they're doing all they can. He deserves his Mania moment. I'm sorry, he does. And they're probably going to lose, and they're probably not going to give it to him, but he deserves it.
How you feel about the Randy Orton win there, Charles?
First of all, it was a crazy ending. They still have most of us thinking that Cody was gonna win again, but to have Drew screw Cody just to let Randy Orton win, I'm glad the man's on this quest for 15. I'm still holding out that it's gonna be a fatal 4-way, but the way Jacob's been talking, like Tuke was saying, the way Jacob's been talking, he might cost Drew McIntyre the championship. So we might get Jacob and Drew at Mania. But I remember hearing that WWE management and people up at the higher ups, they want Jacob Fatu in a championship match at Mania.
Okay.
So it goes to see how that goes. But I'm still hoping for a fatal 4-way and just have Jacob walk out.
Yeah, fatal 4-way makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's touch on
Yeah.
NXT before we get to Vengeance Day. On NXT, we had a championship match that ended in disqualification, double disqualification, JC Jane versus Zarya. So Ruka interfered, creating chaos, and my guess is we're going to have another match between these three in a triple threat. That's what I'm thinking.
Wouldn't surprise me. Do y'all know
Yeah.
they moved standard delivery? It's not going to be Mania weekend.
It's not
No,
going to be a Mania week.
they moved it to I think April 6th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, nobody asked me, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I think what it is that they're trying to like lighten the load on creative wise, because think about it, on a 3-day
It must
span,
be.
you gotta run NXT, You got to run SmackDown, run the Hall of Fame, and run 2 nights of WrestleMania. That's a lot of
Yeah,
shit to be doing. So I
it's a
think
lot.
yeah, they're
See, I
spreading it
thought
out so each brand can have their own, payoff. NXT is going to have theirs,
right.
AAA is going to have theirs the next week, and then you got Mania.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, I just thought they had different creative for every brand.
I mean, it's all under one big WWE umbrella, so Triple H will have to oversee everything. He still goes down to NXT and check out stuff.
Okay.
So it's easier that way because and plus for us fans / consumers, it's kind of hard trying to. Well, we gotta do this. Oh wait, but we still gotta do this. Oh, we
Right.
still gotta do that. So it's like you wind up missing something.
Okay. Well, Ricky Saints went out there, delivered a comedic segment, trying to do a little concert. He can't sing at all and everything. And Joe Hendry ended up attacking him, and was a brawl. And of course, the Vanity Project got involved, which means um, Miles Bourne got involved and everything. And so, it was a big pull apart at the end there. And this is what we got: them standing tall, holding up their championships. Um, I guess it's gonna be. We're gonna get to the matchup coming up at Vengeance Day, but this will lead into Vengeance Day here. So, how you feeling going into Vengeance Day here, Aaron?
Hopeful. Um,
Okay.
I've been waiting for the whole Zarya Sol Ruka thing to kind of come to a head. They've been teasing it a while.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that one to get over. Ready to see the next um iteration of what happens next with Tony D'Angelo.
Right.
Thought it was interesting that he came back to NXT after like I kept waiting for him to show up on SmackDown or Raw or something, and he never did. So I
Oh,
don't know what.
quick question here about Tony D,
Oh Lord.
Aaron.
Okay.
Does Tony D have an accent to you? Italian accent?
I sometimes,
Okay.
you know, uh, like how they gave Kofi crap about a month ago. They're like, hey, where's your accent or whatever? Like that's
Uh-huh.
kind of something it would like, and I don't understand. Like at one point, like he was a head of a crew and he was like a mafia don, and now he comes back dressed like some kind of biker gangster or something, and he's got no family. Like, is he in the mob? Is he not? Is he like? I mean, what happened? Like, you gotta give us something. You can't just come back completely changed and be like, "Well, this is me now." Like, I mean, I need to
Okay.
know what happened. Like, Stacks is, I mean, pretty much a TNA guy now. You never see him on NXT. Um, so like, is are you still mad at that? Or is it, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it just, I mean, I'm glad D'Angelo's back. I like him, and the gimmick change is fine, but they should explain it.
I got you.
And
I got you.
and I don't really care for Dark State. The Shield 2.0 or whatever the hell they're trying. I don't understand. They were supposed to. I know they were supposed to be this big bad thing, but like, no, nobody's scared. Nobody. Just
All right.
no. Sorry.
All right. All right, Charles. Accent gone, bro.
Like,
It's what it
fuck
is.
Tank Tank. Like, do I give a damn? I mean, I just don't
He
care.
said sometimes. He didn't say no. So nice try there. You can turn it off and still have it. But anyway, I'm looking
All right.
forward to Zarya. If they do wind up doing a triple threat, I think Zarya should come out as champ because Sol Ruka's long overdue for a main roster call up. So give the title to Zarya because since they both screwed each other out of matches, I think Zarya should be that beast and have some white hot babyface come chase her down and eventually beat her.
Yeah.
How do y'all think Casey Jane on the main roster?
Love it.
Really?
Yes. Bring her in
Can
right
she go
now.
on or not? She needs somebody around her, like because she's always had people around her with toxic attraction and fatal influence.
Yes. Yes. I agree with that. Yeah, she should probably be in like a tag team coming in. So that's what I would do. Let's get to Raw. Seth Rollins again showed up at Elimination Chamber, messing with the Vision, and he finally got Paul Heyman by himself using these distractions of hooded people who he had to go and chase. And he got his hands on Paul Heyman. Charles, if you remember last week, I was saying that the person to get is only has to be Paul Heyman because there is absolutely nobody else. And
Yeah.
Triple H says, "Here you go."
Tell you, man, somebody creative
Yeah.
be watching these
Yeah,
shows
that's right.
because you did say he's the only one left. Because in theory, Austin Theory, Logan Paul, they didn't have nothing to do with Seth
Exactly.
being out. They're just
Exactly.
guilty by association because they're in the group.
They're
But
now in the group.
when he got Paul, it kind of gave me that Attitude Era type of vibes, man. Like, he just came in, swung his patented chair shot, stumped the mohole in his face and walked it dry, and he had like a busted, like when he laid out, Nessa said this on Monday, when he laid out Dale and Aaron, didn't he kind of look like, a whale trying to breathe for air?
He sure did. Poor man.
He's not wrong.
Paul did work, man. Paul did work.
But it was a crazy start to Monday Night Raw, man. It literally had me like in the Attitude Era type of thing because LA Knight, Steve Austin over there hijacking the ambulance, and you had Jimmy Uso just being serious for once.
Yes.
And so it's well, at least now, Dale, we know who's challenging Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, you're right. I wanted to go back real quick. Elimination Chamber, that pulverizer that Logan Paul put on the young OG,
That was
like,
nasty.
dude,
We haven't even seen him since.
I know why he landed on his freaking head. That's why.
I was like, that was bad. I mean, he was able to walk out on his own, but it's like
Yeah.
I know that had to sting a little bit.
Woo.
That hurt my neck.
Man, that sucker was nasty, bro. So yeah, that is exactly when I saw it. I was like, damn, he landed hard. Don't get me wrong, his move looks devastating, but it looked like he really landed on the
He
ground.
literally did land on the back of that thing, man. Crazy work.
Yeah, man, crazy work, man. So, all right.
Who do y'all think the next Paul Heyman guy's going to be?
Australian dude, what's the name again?
Theory?
Theory, not Theory, no, the other one.
Gunther?
Dude.
No, the one that was tag team with Theory.
Oh, Grayson Waller.
Waller, yes, that's his name. Maybe Waller. Maybe Waller.
Maybe. I mean, New Day ain't doing nothing, so it would have to be.
Yes.
Have because all those guys that they was in the match was the students, so that was a good decoy. We were here trying to figure out who's the other wrestler, who's this, and it was just the students the whole time.
That's all the students, yeah. That's cool.
Who do y'all think should be the next Paul Heyman guy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just let it be Waller.
Let it be Waller?
Yeah.
No, Obafemi. Obafemi needs to be the next Paul Heyman guy.
Oh, he's definitely catching those jokes if that actually happens. Dale, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Obafemi, I just don't think Oba needs anybody with him, honestly.
I don't know. I just think he's just such a bass He just feels like a guy that would be a Heyman because he's
Yeah.
such a badass, like like Lesnar was, and
Oh yeah.
he's just got that vibe about him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you think about this matchup though? Oba versus Rusev. Does that do anything for you?
It does, especially because it's going to happen on Rusev Day, and that's going to be if it
Gotcha.
happens on Rusev Day, he's got a chance. I don't think, I don't think Rusev's going to win, but it should be a good match.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Um, and ultimately where Oba lands, SmackDown or Raw. So, um, Trell, what do you
Hmm.
think about Penta becoming a new IC champion? And then also like sowing seeds with the Judgment Day, with the whole Finn letting Dom do it by himself, all that kind of stuff. What were your thoughts here?
Um, I knew Finn was gonna be the one of the reasons why Dominic was gonna lose. Because I'm pretty sure Dominic was gonna say something or do
Yes.
something that's gonna piss off Finn. But in this case, he tried to cheat. Finn was like, "Nope, you can go at it alone." And plus, getting cursed didn't help either.
Yeah.
But I'm loving this for Penta. He's already like over a year removed from making his debut last year, so for him to already be champ, that's pretty dope. So we just found another workhorse champion, that's for sure. That title will be defended more times than Dominic did.
Yeah, absolutely. Way
Yeah.
more times. Um, Danhausen's going to have a match with the Judgment Day pretty soon. Aaron, what you think?
I don't know because I don't. He's got to, right? I mean,
Yeah,
he's got to eventually wrestle somebody, so that would make sense. Um, I think it's going to end up being Dom and at Finn at Mania. Um,
okay.
but as probably just as kind of a blow off or something to kind of get them there, I could easily see like even on Monday, like Danhausen and Dom going Monday Night Raw. I could see
I
that.
say Danhausen and JD McDonough Monday.
I could easily
Yeah,
see that. I could easily see that. Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I think
Hmm.
Danhausen
And
in the
then
ring is gonna be a special attraction.
Hmm.
he should host
Hmm.
WrestleMania.
I think that would
Danhausen
be
should
dope.
host WrestleMania.
Welcome,
It would
welcome
be
to
awesome.
WrestleMania. All the stars are
Yeah.
very good, very evil.
That actually might end up happening, bro, for
Yeah.
real.
Instead of like raining confetti, it'll just be teeth just flying everywhere. Just fake teeth.
If
That
if he's
actually
if
might
he's in
happen.
a segment at WrestleMania, that's where you bring him and Truth in the same room.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would be awesome.
I
Yes.
can
yeah.
can you imagine? Can you imagine Truth calling him like Count Chocula or Count Dracula or something from Sesame Street?
He has to no, because he said that he thought Adam Pierce was Stone Cold. He needs to think that our truth is Booker T.
Ah, yeah.
That would be comedy gold.
Okay. All right. Aaron, what did you think about this face to face?
Oh
CM
man.
Punk and Roman Reigns, who won the battle on the mic.
Oh, that was easy. When Punk said, "I'll bury you next to your daddy" or some shit like that, I was like, "Well, you
Damn,
can't come back from that." I
you kidding
was like,
me?
"Whew, that was yeah." I was like, "Damn, that was
Oh man.
bad." Like, I mean, it, it reminded me a lot of the was it Becky the about the John Cena thing about how you can't see him anymore? Like it was
Hmm.
that level of just out of nowhere, just cold. So I for them to use it, I mean, that's yeah, that was it was bigger Roman Reigns to say, all right, put this in the story, let's make this work. Because I mean, he lost him like what, a year ago, maybe. So I mean,
Mhm.
it's still pretty fresh. So to see him go above and say, "Hey, let's use this in the storyline. what's best for business is, not something you normally think about, but now sitting here talking about it, it's, it was a pretty cool thing to see. But I do think that Punk won the the battle of the promo, but it was close. It was good.
Okay. Who you picking, Joe?
Round 1 went to Roman. Round 2 almost went to Roman. Then Punk was like, I got a haymaker in my back pocket. Yeah, I think Roman just lost his dad probably about 2 years ago. So when he hit that line of burying him next to his dad, I was like, me and my team, my crew were like, holy, he did not just say that. And that line had everybody talking. Everybody was mad inside the bloodline, outside the bloodline. People who are close to the bloodline. Zilla and Nia Jax has already, publicly spoken out about it. This needs to end in a bloodbath. And what I want to see at WrestleMania is when CM Punk is walking the hallway, getting ready to defend that championship, I need a whole line of all the NOI Fatu superstars on that roster to be present.
That would be badass.
It's like somebody walking down, to death row, getting ready to get, put to the chair or get euthanized. That's what I need to see. And knowing Punk, it'd be good for him because he's just gonna walk right by it and just with a smile on his face, not bothered by it. So that'd be a
But
image.
the crazy thing though, the crazy thing about all of that, you get all of those people, that whole bloodline, the whole Anoa'i bloodline, and you line them up, and they still won't be as big as the Don Callis family. They won't be.
I stick at the bloodline all day.
Yeah.
They won't have as many members.
Oh yeah, they are. They're all over the place. They're all over. There's some in AEW. There's some on the Independents and MLW.
That's true.
There's a whole lot of them.
Are the Gates of Agony? Are they in that bloodline, or are they just like?
I think they
the
just
Wish.com version.
I think they're just part of that culture. But I don't know if they're indirectly with them. But.
Yeah, because I know Samoa Joe's not. He's not related.
No.
But they, from what I gather from interviews I've seen, that they promoted him. So.
Okay. All right, let's preview Vengeance Day. Let's start off with Jake's favorite, Tatum Paxley. She's going up against Izzy Dame for the NXT Women's North American title. Aaron, what you think?
Tatum Paxley's getting a lot more run than I thought she ever would. To be honest, I didn't see her as somebody that they would push to the top of the card like this. And I'm for it. I like Tatum Paxley a lot. Actually, I'm surprised that she's getting the run, and Izzy Dame, and I like her. I guess. So I'm surprised they're getting the run that they are. But they both work well in the ring, and I'm for it. I think it could be a good thing.
Okay.
And for people who don't know, Faith is part Samoan, so she's repping, the bloodlines.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to know. Were you offended? So, all right, Joe, who you picking here?
I think the company might go with Izzy, but I want to see Tatum get a crack at that championship. I think her being NXT Women's Champion, I think she was a transitional champion. I hate to say,
right?
So I think they was testing it out, but having her in the mid card level with the Women's North American Championship, I think that would suit her better. So I'm gonna pick Tatum.
Yeah, give me Tatum here because it's a North American title, and I could see them kind of going back and forth a couple times with this, and maybe exchanging the title a couple times too. So, but yeah, give me Tatum to win Avengers Day.
I'll take that too.
Lola Vice and Kalani Jordan do battle in the NXT Underground match. My guess is this gonna kick off the show. What you think, Aaron?
Yeah, it's either it's one of those things. It's either going to open it or close it. And I think you're right. I think it's going to open it.
Mm-hmm.
I, you know, I, I think Kalani could take the L here. I wouldn't be, you know. I like Kalani, the face Kalani Jordan. I don't like Kalani Hill. I just don't.
See,
I don't buy it.
I'm digging the attitude.
Me too. She needed it.
Personally,
She really needed it.
yeah.
I, I'm
I'm
not
digging
saying that I'm not saying they're a character to get. I just don't buy that. I just don't buy it. I don't know. And I know I'm in the minority, and that's fine. Sometimes you're on the limb on yourself by yourself, but I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe the more I see it, I just really liked face Kalani Jordan. Just really did. So maybe I need to reevaluate and try to re-embrace it. She's just one of those to me that just she's a better than she is a heel.
Okay. Beyond the Bell podcast, they want Kalani versus Kendall Gray for about 2 months straight.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Kendall Gray can go.
Yeah, I'd be good with that. Yeah.
Okay.
She's been kind of surprised. Kendall Gray, I didn't know about her. She's been good.
Yep.
I'm going to pick Kalani to win this match just because she got some time with Shayna Baszler. And just because they did that, I think she's going to end up winning.
I think Lola Vice stays undefeated. So
Okay.
she's been taking a few L's lately herself in NXT.
Yes.
So I think she should be the next one to get that push to be one of the top women of NXT.
Yeah.
I think
Agreed.
Kalani just needed an attitude change. I mean, whenever if she ever goes back face, she's gonna keep that attitude that she has now. It'll benefit her in the long run later on. So, but she needed a heel turn because people
The
was
TNA
not liking
changed
her.
everything for me, man. The TNA angle. That
Yeah,
changed
'cause they
everything.
was already starting to boo her a little bit when she tried to cut them
Yes.
promos as a babyface. It's like,
Yes.
and then her first night on the job as a heel, she got booed out of the building, but she picked it up, and now look at her. So, no.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Tony D without the accent versus Deion Lennox.
Yeah, you gotta
What's your thoughts here, Aaron?
If he's got the accent, he's going to win. If he doesn't have it, all bets are off.
He's a good deal.
Depends on who shows up, really. That's my answer. If he's got the accent, he wins. If not, I got none for you.
I like it. Terrell, what you got?
He's clearing house on Dark State.
Yeah.
He already got Osiris, so
Yeah.
Lennox is next. So he's on a personal mission. I don't know what the end game is as far as if he's gonna go for any championship, because I think he should. But I think I got him winning. This is literally his second match back from his hiatus. So I got him going on an undefeated streak a little bit. So strength in numbers. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if someone else goes missing this Saturday from Dark State before his match with Lennox.
Wouldn't surprise me.
All right.
It should be Sugar, just because the simple fact that they call him Sugar.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going Tony D to win this one. I just think he's gonna clear house with Dark State for sure. So makes sense to me.
Still a
And beer's still on point, Tony D. So I need business. All right. This
is Trail and Dale Bowl right here.
All right, match of the night right here. Get your lotion ready. All right.
Where's
Blake versus Jada Parker in a street fight?
Where's the frog? That's yeah.
Frog, yeah. Get your lotion ready.
Get the frog.
Who you picking here, Aaron?
America. That's who wins. America wins.
Yes, you're absolutely right, sir.
Uh, I don't know who loses, but America wins, and damn it, I'm proud to be an American. That's all I got to say. Uh, I really don't know on this one. It's a coin flip for me. Uh, I'm just going to be happy that it's happening,
Okay,
and just hope
yeah,
that
I
both
like
teams
it.
have fun. So,
That's right.
yeah.
Who you got, y'all?
I got LSU's finest, and
Hmm.
since it's a street fight, I got LSU's finest in them shorts.
Yeah, I hope she wear the shorts. Hang on. I want them to
This
have balls,
woman,
Jada.
this woman is on a roll. She's on a rise. It's her time to get pushed. So let Jada Parker handle business. Blake Monroe, she be all right. She's doing her character, her best work in NXT right now, and she's not in a hurry to go to the main roster. So she got nothing but time. So this
Yep,
L won't hurt her at all.
I
That's
agree
true.
with you. I think Jada gets a dub here. Goes over at Vengeance Day. But I like the fact that it's a street fight. I mean, they're gonna get some time. They're gonna be able to showcase some stuff. So looking forward to it. Give me Jada though. And the main event, say his name, he appears. Joe Hendry defends the NXT championship against Ricky Saints. Who you got? Eric?
I believe in the Lord. I believe in my wife, and I believe in Joe Hendry. I think it's Joe Hendry. I just do. I think he just got the strap. I just don't think it's time
Yeah.
to take it off of him yet. You know, Saints has already had it. I mean, he's a good champ, and honestly, Saints is, I mean, a half a step away from going to the main roster anyway. You can tell that he's ready to go.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's Hendry for me. I don't I, I I don't know where Saints goes after this, but I think I think Hendry takes this one.
Okay. Troy, what you got?
Oh, it's Joe Hendry. This is literally his first, second title defense. I don't know who's gonna beat him for that championship. I'm still gonna think it's gonna be Tony D'Angelo later on down the road, but he's gonna have that championship for a cool minute, all the way into Stand and Deliver. So give me the Jehovah's Witness Christian Colgate Smile Joe Hendry.
Uh, that's a great way to describe that. Yeah, I concur with both of you guys here. Joe Hendry gets the victory, but I am kind of wondering where we go with Ricky Saints after this. Are we um, still got him hanging out with the Vanity Project and whatever? What are we doing with him?
Good question. I think he'll still be around. He's probably gonna have another feud with somebody else to get himself going, but I don't think it's his time yet for a main roster run. So maybe he become North American champion someday, or maybe
I
he
was going
goes
to
to
say Miles
Mexico.
Morris.
Yeah. So it's Sean will have something for Ricky to do um in the meantime.
Don't you? Don't you? Okay. All right. Let's go around the room, man. Let's get some final thoughts. Maybe something I didn't bring up. Start off with you, Aaron. Good to have you back, man. And also happy birthday to you, Aaron.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, had a little free time tonight, and I never get to jump on, but I do kind of read through the chat, kind of what's going on. Something I do want to bring up that I didn't get to talk about, but I was a big fan. Congratulations to AJ Styles. I mean, what can you say more about a career that started? I mean, I've been a fan since early TNA days. Like, I mean, I didn't catch the Asylum stuff when it came, but I came shortly after that. Caught the early TNA stuff. I mean, all the way through, and then I was really surprised when he left TNA and went to Japan. But a guy that really went out on a limb and bet on itself. Went to Japan. It did all that, became Bullet Club, came to the main roster of WWE, didn't spend a second in NXT. And when he walked in the door, everybody knew who he was. He was that well known, and just to have a career, to be able to retire, and as soon as you drop your boots on the ground, they come and say you're going in the Hall of Fame. That Cena didn't even get that. I mean, just what a way for WWE to really just top off a great career. Congratulations to him, his family. It's just a great thing to see. I just can't say it enough.
Okay. All right, Tro.
Yeah, quick well wishes to Roxanne Perez. She pretty much revealed that she had surgery or procedure actually to remove I think it's called a beam or bind mass from her back. So that's why she's been gone.
Yeah.
So she's recovering from that. I mean, let's face it, she was carrying, the mid card on her back, having all those matches week after week on Raw. So
Yep.
Supposedly it was been bothering her for months, so she went to go have that done. So hopefully she'll be back sooner rather than later. So
Okay.
if that's why we haven't seen the Prodigy anywhere, because she had something removed, and luckily it was on her back. It was able to remove. Could have been, something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, she's lucky it's benign, because if it's benign, it's just one. But if it's malignant, it spreads. So
Yeah, there it is.
she got lucky
Benign. There
there
you
too.
go.
Yeah,
That it is.
Yeah.
Benign. She had a benign mass.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah. Get well soon, Roxy. We will definitely miss you, and want you to get better and come back soon, man. Absolutely. Got on a jet shirt. We must be talking about Aaron. That's not a jet shirt. So okay. All right, man. Look, I appreciate you guys jumping on here talking some wrestling with me for sure. Appreciate you guys out in the comments, chatting it up with us, man. Tro, you got a live stream going on this weekend for Avengers Day? What's going on?
I do not.
Okay.
If I get the call for an invite somewhere, I'll probably jump on. But other than that, no, I'm just gonna be chilling at home, watching it with everybody else.
Gotcha. All right. Last weekend, you were at the pizza place in LBC. Like, how did that go?
And pizza was still good, Dale.
Yeah.
I had my I ordered some wings, lemon pepper flavor.
Lemon pepper steppers.
Yep, I had my lemon pepper. It was a great environment. Once again, it was sold out. We were actually asked to be back, so that's a good sign, a good feeling that
Awesome.
what we're doing is the things that we're doing it well, and it's getting attention. So
Awesome.
that's pretty much now gonna be our new home whenever we do watch alongs on the outside. That's where we gonna be.
Love it. Good stuff, man. You guys making big moves. So love it. All right, you guys enjoy the wrestling this weekend. We'll be back next week to talk about it. So Kenny Omega, take.
Must bid you two goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.